This conference will now be recorded.
One minute. Let me.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Now, yesterday we have seen the website, basic on-page details. Have you looked into that anything?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, where is it? Yeah.
Okay.
So we did yesterday on-page SEO.
Yeah. Have you opened the website?
It's already open. I can't share it.
Oh, one minute. One minute.
Yeah. This is the one. I don't know why it's taking time.
Uh, okay. Yesterday we have seen. Meanwhile, it loads. Yesterday we have seen some of the on-page activities, but there are some of the other activities also, like robot.txt, sitemap.xml.
Can you share your screen? I don't know why mine is taking too much time.
Yeah, even mine was taking time. It was not loading for me too. It was saying service unavailable.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we can go ahead till it gets. So that's the problem when we share with the shared IP.
Yeah, with the free hosting, this will be the problem for sure. Okay, anyway, we'll continue. While it loads, but
Yeah, yeah,
fine. So we have done some of the activities like adding meta titles
yeah,
and the heading tags and internal links and checking how to do that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, other than these things, we do have we need to do the XML, upload the XML file
Yeah.
and the robot.txt. Of course, in WordPress, we don't need to do anything, but we need to know how can we deal with the sitemap.xml and things like that. By default, WordPress will generate that files. We don't need to do anything on that.
Yeah.
And robot.txt file also. Robot.txt file we can manage and alter with the plugins, or we can add the file directly to the site.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And after these on-page SEO activities, we do have the off-page SEO activities.
Yeah.
Okay. One moment.
It's still loading.
No, it's not
And
coming up. Let me
service
share my screen.
service unavailable.
Yeah, service unavailable. Okay, let's see the off-page activities.
Yeah.
So now on page is in the website what you are doing inside the website, like adding the meta titles, description, optimizing the content, how you will optimize the content, the images and everything whatever comes that is called the on page. After on page we'll go for the off page.
Yeah.
Okay, the details content. So and page speed and mobile responsiveness is also important. Page speed is like whenever you open a website should open within 1 or 2 seconds. Mostly preferred time is 1 second or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And the responsiveness is if you open anywhere like in the mobile or in the tablet or in desktop, the page should fit to the screen. It should not go beyond the screen. So that is the more important in the SEO. But we'll see that. We'll come back. And then once we have done with the on-page SEO, we need to do the off-page SEO. Okay.
Yeah.
One minute. Still, it's not coming up. Arnima, you said on Vikram said me on the timings. You want to have the class regularly at the same time.
I mean, actually, like I joined this part-time. So, I mean, you suggest me timing because it's only 4 hours of work daily.
Okay, so this time will work, but sometimes I do have my office meetings at this time. If I have office meetings at this time, I can't attend. We need to
Yeah, yeah,
extend for the
yeah, I
1 hour.
understand. Yeah, understand.
Okay,
No
we'll try to
issues.
keep in the same timings, but if I have any meeting, I'll inform you so that we can join 1 hour later.
Yeah. Because
What
I
is
was just sitting at home and nothing, and I don't know when I'll get the job, so I thought just to get
okay?
some
Okay,
fun. Yeah.
okay. So here in the on page we have done that, and the reason in the on page you have added meta title and meta description because we have the rank math plugin added to
Mm-hmm.
the site. Okay,
Yeah.
if we don't have the plugin, we need to install the plugin. Then only we can get the plugin to add the meta title and meta description with
Yeah.
the details, like with the bar
Mm-hmm.
and how many characters we are writing. It will show us all the details.
Yeah.
Okay, and then here you can see the sitemap settings. Okay, by default it will generate the sitemap. We don't need to do anything, but it's better to know where to handle the sitemap settings. If we don't want something, we can opt them, or we can make some changes based on these settings. Okay, and HTML sitemap, we don't have the HTML sitemap. Okay, but we have the XML sitemap only. So here the tab contains general settings related to the XML sitemap. Okay. So the links per sitemap will be 200. If it exceeds, it will create a new sitemap.
Okay.
Okay. Means everything will be in this new sitemap. Means it will not create multiple links, but in this sitemap you can see this page, sitemap, product, and post. If I go inside the page, it will have all the pages like this. Okay, this is sitemap. These are all the website pages which we have in it. So 200 pages will be there. If not, it will create another, and inside that there will be the remaining pages, all the other pages.
Yeah.
Where is this? Okay. So if we want to extend, we can extend the number also. That would be fine. No worries on that. Images in sitemap, yes, image links also will be stored in the sitemap. So if we don't want images in sitemap, we can switch off, but it's better to have image links also, because for the image search bar, like in Google we do have image search also.
Yeah.
So here this is the main search, but here you can see books, images, quotes, strategy, news, and all. So in the images, if we index our image links, then we'll rank for the images also. Here from the images, people can visit our website. Include featured image is not required, so just basically the images, these are. Exclude post, if we have any post which we don't want to include in the sitemap. For example, let's say you don't want to add privacy policies or things like that, then we can exclude from the in the sitemap. Okay, terms, ping search engines, this is just an automatic, it will happen. If this option doesn't exist also, it's fine. We can do that from different tools and from the search console also. Okay, this is the post, include in sitemap, HTML, include image, custom fields, pages, how it will be. Pages also same. Just the general settings, we don't need to touch most of the time, most of the details. So products means only e-commerce will have the products. If we want, you can have it. If not, you can switch off them. As of now, we don't have any products, but it was there. Taxonomies, categories are like in the post, you'll have these categories and tags. Okay, these categories and tags will be indexed, but most of the time, most of the people might not add these categories and tags in the sitemap. So here it was categories was added in the sitemap, but tags was not added by default. This was not added in the sitemap. Okay, same with the products. So here under products, we do have categories and tags. This product categories and product tags will be available in the sitemap if we switch on. Okay. So based on our requirement, we can switch off or switch on. Based on that, WordPress will directly update it here. Okay. Even though if I switch on, we don't have any sitemap. So I think we don't have any product pages. So we might not get that. Yeah, we don't have any pages in it. Okay, so this is on the sitemap. Instant indexing, SEO analyzer. Instant indexing is nothing but just submitting our website to the Google. Maybe Google might come and look at the page, or it will come next day, or it depends on Google. Just it is, we will submit that. We will tell Google to come and crawl my page and index it in Google. But this is not required to do from here. SEO analyzer, this will just give all the details. Like yesterday, we have seen the ORank, right? ORank has provided us a report. Same way here, we will get the report, SEO analyzer. So the meta title and all the details we will get. Okay. Same like ORank, it asked for the premium product. Here we will get it with this plugin. Okay, common keywords. As of now, we haven't done much, so it will show how to fix and all the details. So H1 SEO description was not added for the home page. H1 tag was there, H2 not there, image alt tag is there. So these are some of the options which will be showing. Pass it test, warnings, fail test. So here are the 63 out of 100 our score is, but don't go with the score because we have done nothing for this website. This is just a dummy theme, but it was giving 63. Sometimes it might be 40, 20 or 80, but we haven't done anything as of now. So no, don't consider this. We need to look at all the details, whether what we have or not. Okay, status and tools. This we need to install again another version, or we might need to go for the uh, paid plugins. But this is not required. Mostly status tools and help and support is not required. Okay, this is on the SEO part. Mostly with one plugin, we can handle the complete SEO. This tool will provide us what details have been added or what details need to be improved, what are the errors we have in the site as per the SEO. But this is as per the plugin rules and regulation. We need to understand why this is an error, whether we need to rectify it or it's not an error. Okay. Okay. If you come down after the appearance, we have these tools and settings. Okay. Tools and settings are mostly important. In the tools, we don't do much, just we have the import and export options. We will use these import and export options sometimes, like to store, save the data or to import the website. When we are moving our websites from one server to another server, we can do these things. And settings. Settings has, in settings, we do the SEO optimization part also for some of the details. Okay. Under the settings, we do have different things. Okay, like general. In general, we have these. We don't touch these website URLs, site title, tagline. We don't touch these things, membership and all. But when we come to here, time zone. Like if you want to show the United States time zone or different time zones, we can select this here and the date formats. Where this date format will come up, like when you write a blog, that blog published date will be available in the website itself. Okay, when you're reading some of the news or some things in other websites, you'll see the date when this article was published or when this news was being published. So for that date, how you want to show the date, based on that you can select the item or you can give the custom name. Okay, same for the time format and week starts on. So mostly week starts on Monday, but someone will keep week starts on Sunday, so it depends. And writing, default post category is uncategorized. So here under the post categories, we haven't we don't have any categories, so it was uncategorized. Okay, like what is this default is when you're creating a new post, by default, if you have anything, it will be we can assign that to that particular category. But mostly it will be uncategorized, and we need to go ahead and add the category by ourselves. Okay. Default post format will be standard. Editors. So when you are editing a page, you can see the two editors, classic editor and block editor. Let me show you. So here when you see that edit block editor, edit classic editor. Okay. So here this is the one. Default editor is classic editor, and here you have this allow user to switch editors. If I click no and if I save it, this option will go, like these two options will go away. Okay, edit. And what is this edit? This edit is the classic editor because we have given this default editor as classic. We haven't given any switching part. So if I enable this to block, then directly I'll get only the block editor when I click on edit. Okay, so let's make it S so that we can select whether we want the block editor or the classic editor. mail. This mail is not required for us, but when someone submits a email ID where that email should come up, that should come up to us. So mostly when we are configuring the server, this will be taking up. We don't need to worry on this. By default, it will take up. It will take. Okay, I did block and classic editor. So this option will not come until we install the plugin. Okay, by default, WordPress nowadays is providing only block editor. We need to install a plugin to get this classic editor option.
So like these all plugins, it will be given in the WordPress only, or like we have to download it from somewhere else?
Which one?
The plugins.
Plugins will be given in the WordPress itself. Okay.
Okay.
And the same plugins you can download from the internet also. For example, in internet you can type WordPress plugins.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can go to the WordPress plugin and you can download some of the some other people other than WordPress also they will provide the plugins. For example, let's see WP Beginner, WordPress Beginner, they are also providing plugins. Code Canon, they will also provide. We can download the plugin and we
Yeah.
can upload in our in under the plugin section.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like here, when I click on add new, these are the existing plugins which we have. When I click on add new, it will show all the plugins which will be provided by the this WordPress dashboard. It will provide here. But if you want to upload any downloaded plugin outside, so if you download this plugin, you can use this upload plugin option and you'll get a zip file. You can upload the zip file and you can install that.
Okay.
And some of the developers also develop their own plugins so that they can upload in the WordPress and they can use the plugins.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Okay, yeah. This writing is mostly on the blog, how our blog should appear, the classic editor and all. The reading is like how our website should appear to the user so that they can read the website. Okay, so here
Mm-hmm.
our home page displays a static page, which is a home page. We can select that page, which page will be the main page. Like when I come to the main page, what is the page which I want to show?
Yeah.
Okay, this one we can pick that here, and the post page also. When I click on the blog here, when I click on blog, which page should come up as a blog page? So I can decide that here. We can decide that here. And how many blogs per page should show? Like here it was telling 10 posts. So these are the 10. Hello World is one, Hello World is two. So
Yeah.
two cycle on the stand is the third plugin. Focus on work on Sunday. Fourth, like that it will show 10. After 10 it will show
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Okay. Syndication feed show on the most recent 10 item. The same mostly work. For each post in a feed include full text or export. Full text or export means, so this is the export, like actually this is this one. Full text means it will show all the content, the whole article will be shown. If I select this the second option as accept, so this we will see the read more option like this. So when I click on it, it will take me to the next page. The full article will be seen here. Okay. Search engine visibility, right now it was discouraged. Search engine visibility means whether Google should read it or not, like the robot.txt, right? uh, So disallow, it was telling disallow WP admin and allow the WP admin and legends. So here we can change the robot.txt. If we remove that, we are telling Google and any search engine to crawl my whole website. Right now, this website was not developed, and that is the reason it was mentioned as discourage search engine from indexing the site. Discussions are mostly when you're writing these posts, and under the post there will be comments happening. So below right now here there are no comment option available, but in the websites if there are comments, all that discussion settings will be here. Okay. Attempt to notify any blog link to or from the post. Allow link notification from other blogs. Like if someone are commenting on your blog and if they are linking their own websites in the in the comments, then we'll get a notification. Allow people to submit comments on a new post. So these are the comment details. Based on the options, we can select that. Okay, we do have many options like email anyone post on a comment is held for moderation. Okay, automatically close comments on post older than 14 days. So we can use all these options. Before comment appears, comment author must have a previously approved comment. So if a new person writes a comment, it will go to the moderation and some of the author should approve that comment, then only it will come up. So this way we can have our control. Like some people might use their own promotions in our comments. Some people might use the bad language or different languages. So we can stop these kind of activities. Some people might comment negatively, that also we can disapprove, and we can delete those comments. So with these options, avatar display, like when someone to make a comment, they need to provide their email ID and they need to register with the site. So for that reason, we'll have the avatars. We have different options. This is just a logo of the particular person. This is not that important for mostly. This is media. Media is for the images, how our images should be. When we upload the image, the thumbnail size, the medium size, large size. So how it should be, just the basic settings in here. It will be. Permalinks. Permalink structure is this. So this is the permalink structure. As per SEO, how we need to optimize our URL, like without having underscores, without having any percentages, the numbers, dates, and all, we can use it from the permalink settings. So one time if we use this, then every time when we create a new page, by default it will create in the same page. So as per SEO, we should not have this plain and the question mark and 1 2 3s. So it is not we should not have that. We should not have date and time, month and name, so numeric numbers 1 2 3. So we don't need all those things. We just need a clear URL and then the title, so we can have those things. Okay, so like that, if you don't want these other things, but if you want to build your own custom structure, you can select the custom structure and you can add that the post name, or if you want the minutes, hours, days, and different options, the author name, post name, and then the author name, or author name and then the post name. You can have those details based on that, but mostly the preferred way is this post name, just the post name, not the author name, not the dates, not these question marks and all the stuff. So this is how we will add our URL. Only one time setting. For the complete website it will apply. Okay, these are the optional. Same for the categories. So for the category, how it should be. Okay, custom base and for the products. So privacy, we don't need privacy right now. We don't have anything, just the privacy page. If you give the privacy policy page, it will take as a privacy policy page, but it's fine, it's not required. So mostly in these settings, to complete our on-page SEO for the robots or sitemaps and things like that, we do use the general writing, reading, these three things, and the permalinks. Okay, discussion will be on the comments, so mostly not required for the SEO purposes, but we can have our control on the moderation part. Who should comment, what kind of content, what kind of comments we need to show in our website, that kind of details will be another discussion. Media, just the basic how the image sizes and all will be that settings can be here. So this is on the settings part. Mostly when we have a website, first we need to check all these things, and then we can go to creating the pages and menus. Okay, once this is done, our mostly 90% of our SEO is done. Okay, on page SEO is done. On page SEO, not the complete SEO. On page SEO will be done. And why I am saying 90% is in 90% means whatever you see on the website, if it is not correct, we need to rectify that. That is the reason the 10%. It might not affect our search rankings, but it might affect the user experience. Some of the user experience can also be considered SEO, because if they don't like something, like the images is not coming up or the content is not showing up well, so the user might not read the content and they'll leave the site, they'll not come back. So that should not happen. So that is the reason, if we find anything which is not good, we need to rectify that. So on here on the top you can see these icons. This icon is also called favicon. Okay, have you seen this icon, the blue icon? For every tab we do have an icon, the logo. So this icon, we need to add this icon also as a favicon.
Yeah, yeah, now.
Okay, yeah. So once we have done with the, this is the complete on-page SEO what we do, and after this uh, we need to start with the off-page SEO. Okay, so now off-page SEO, how and what is off-page SEO? How do we build links? So basically, in simple terms, off-page SEO means submitting the backlinks in other websites, in the third-party websites. Okay, so here you can see SEO describes optimization technique that can improve your ranking in search engine result page. These techniques, however, happen outside of our site. Okay, whatever we do outside the site is called off-page, not on-page, involving attracting links from other websites, shares on social media, and mentions across the web. Okay, so this is the off-page activity. Now how we do the off-page activity is the important one thing, the process, and why this off-page activity matters. In simple terms, as I think we discussed earlier, but in simple terms, these are the reference to our website. So like for example, if you have a website, if 10 people are referring, and if we are providing digital marketing services in our website, and if 10 other websites are telling this company is providing a better digital marketing services, go there and look into that, then that is important. Like our website has 10 people referring, and if there's another website where 20 people are referring, so Google will see how many people are referring each website. Based on the references, Google will consider, okay, this has the good credibility, this website has a good credibility, this website has low credibility. So that is the reason we need to build links. And the quality of the link also matters. So if you're submitting your website in 10 other websites, those website quality is important. Like if the website is newly started, and if you're submitting only in the newly started websites, that is not the that will not give us the good credibility. Because if a well-known person is referring to a company, then that would create more traffic. But if a very small company, or a company which doesn't know, which has a bad reputation, refers to another company, at that point of time we might not have the good reference. So that is the reason quality of the links also matter, where we are submitting the site also matter. So Arima, am I going fast or?
No, no, fine, completely.
Okay, so this is the off page and how we do the off page. Okay, here there are some explanation. Three type of links for off page SEO. Okay, when we are, okay, let's see here. For example, if you look at two wedding websites with similar content, which site would rank higher if the site uses similar on page SEO and off page SEO? Searching like Google and off page SEO, like the number and quality backlinks to the website. Okay, so just whatever I said, the same wedding website. For example, matrimony sites, if you select these two sites are here, why this is in the first position, why this is on the second position? Maybe this one has good quality backlinks and this one good quality and more backlinks. This one has the a bit of low backlinks. Here, this is not based on only backlinks. This is mostly on-page matters, off-page matters, and the content matters. Everything matters, not only the backlinks. But this is just an example of how off-page is important. And three type of links. So there are natural links, manually built links, self-created links. Okay. So why this is important? Okay, that so natural links are created by someone. Like for example, let's take Amazon. In Amazon, most of the people will refer to the products. If there is any offer or if the product is good, they'll take the link and they'll post in their websites or they'll share to their friends. So these are the naturally built links. Okay, if you have a website and if, for example, if you have a food restaurant, a restaurant and a food blogger adds the link of your website in their blogs, that is a naturally built link. Okay. And manually built link are the link building activities. We do have these link building activities. We will discuss the link building activities like submitting in question and answer sites like Quora, Yahoo Answers. Okay. And submitting in classified sites like OLX or some other classified sites. If we go and submit in them, we are building them manually. And we do have bookmarking site, we do have press releases, we do have article submission sites. Okay, we do have many options to build links manually. Mostly we will follow the manual link building process, because naturally in the beginning no bloggers will come to us and they will not build the links, but we will build them manually. And when we are building manually, we will try to make them natural links. Okay, so if a food blogger comes and submits a link in their website, or else if we go to the blogger and if we have an option to submit in the comments or somewhere, we can submit the link. Okay, so the difference, like manually built and natural links are, there will be very small difference. While building manually built links, we can try to make it as a natural links. Okay, other than the classified and the question and answer sites, we can try to make them as a natural links. And then self-created links. So self-created links are the online directory forums and blog commenting signature, where I said mentioned in the manual build links. Though we do create our own links, manual and self mostly the same. Related, there will be small changes in that. Okay, so what is this link value? Here it was mentioned as 6 factors that influence the link value for off-page SEO. So when I submit, for example, let's go to Quora. Everyone are asking about salaries. Okay, so here we can see this answer. Like, let's assume this as a link building process. We have went and we have added a link in that. So the value of this link matters. So when this link matters, so for example, here it is our belief at Ahrefs, they have added a link to the Ahrefs and it was going to the home page only, ahrefs.com. So they have mentioned the word and they have given the link. Okay, this is one way of doing. And the second way is doing like just adding online communities, Slack communities. So this also go to Ahrefs but not to the main page. This will go to the Slack community page. Okay, if I open that, it will go to the Ahrefs Slack community page, SEO Slack communities. And here if I click on Facebook groups, it was going to the Facebook SEO groups page. So here it's important when Google comes and says the Slack community, the word, this is called anchor text. When we give the link, the word, and they're going to the Slack community page, so that is a very important link. But for example, if I write no more in the bottom of the page, if I write no more or click here, so when I write click here and give the Slack communities, click here for Slack communities, and if I give the link to click here or no more, then that will have the least value, because click here and no more are not the keywords. Here Slack community is the main keyword for the Slack community page. Okay, Ahrefs is the main keyword for the Ahrefs main domain. So based on this, the value will increase. So we should not give links directly, or we should not give links to click more or no more and things like that. Sometimes some people will place the link directly like this. So this also might not give more credibility if you write a word how to optimize your blog for Google. So if you write the same thing and if you link that text to this link, then that will have the higher credibility. Okay, so these are the that is the main criteria: the anchor text used to the link to the site, the freshness or age of the link to the site. Okay, the link of this domain, like Quora, whether this is a new site or a old site or having good credibility or not. Because new sites, they don't have much ranking, much credibility by Google, so they are not important. If it is an old site, then that will have higher credibility. Number of links on the linking page, how many links we have. If you are giving hundreds of links in this page, then that might have very less value. But if you are giving only 5 to 6 links based on the content, if you have 1,000 words, maybe you can give one link or two links. If you have 10,000 words, you can extend, you can increase the links. Okay, depending on the content, how many links you are giving is also important. You should not give like 10-20 links for the same website within one article or within one page within a small paragraph or articles. So that will create like black hat SEO. We are following some spam practices. So we should not give more links at a time. Based on the content and based on the requirement, we should add our links. Okay, and the relation between the linking site and subject matters. So the subject matter is like when you are building a link. For example, if you have an MBA college, and if you're promoting MBA college, and if you go and submit the link in some e-commerce website like Amazon, so the educational your website is the educational website and you are getting a link from some mobile store, then that is not the right link. Okay, if you are getting MBA college and if you're getting a link from some different colleges or different universities, then that will be the good link. Here, not only the website, but the content. For example, let's say Quora. Quora is not a educational site, is not an e-commerce site, but it has all the topics in it. And based on the topic, we can give the link. Here, if you see this article, it was how to build for SEO link building. So the complete answer will be on the link building, and we can give the links related to link building. So Ahrefs is mostly the link building website. So we can give the links here. So this is the relevancy of the link, relevancy to the content, and relevancy to the website. Trustworthiness. So the trustworthiness and the freshness or the age is also same related. Trustworthiness is like if you are doing spam, if you are posting spam content in your website, like if the Quora is some not good website posting all the junk content or copy content, then this site is not a good site. So based on that, if you get a link from this site, you might have a spam score based on the off-page links. Okay, so we should not go and submit our website in bad kind of content creating sites. The authority of the linking site and the linking page, same. The trustworthiness and the freshness or the authority. The authority comes based on the age, based on how the content they are providing. Based on that, the authority will increase. So here the authority we can check by the most, like we do have the most authority. For example, let's say this. So here you can see the page authority. So this is the page authority, this is the domain authority. So for this Quora.com we have 79, but for this profile page we have 68. So here this authority also matters. Okay, when we are submitting the links, this authority also matter. This authority will increase based on the trustworthiness, based on the age of the website, based on the content of the website. So these are the 6 things where we need to look when we are submitting our own link. So we can't just go ahead and submit in any other website. If the website is good, then we'll get a good quality backlink. Our website content and our website credibility will increase. So like as an example, when you're doing SEO, here if you have two website links on the first one and the second one. For example, let's say the second person is doing more SEO than the first one. The first person has submitting only 5 links daily, and the second website is submitting 20 links per day. But even though the first website this website is on the top because the 5 links might be the quality links. They're submitting with the relevancy and the quality in the quality websites. But here the 20 links, if you're submitting per day, if they're not the quality links, then however you do, how hard you work on that, it will not come up in the Google. Okay, it will be on the below only. So when we are putting some efforts for doing some work, we should not just go ahead and do something. uh, we should go and do some analysis on how what are these websites and whether we can submit them in that websites or not. Okay, then we can do the submission, so that would be good. Just going ahead and doing the submissions doesn't work in the long run. Okay, and to get these we don't need to worry much. We will have that in the online. For example, let's say uh, top classified sites off page, 200 plus classified sites. So here you can see. So this site have done the research and they are providing us the domain authority of each site. So we don't need to do more research on the on when we are doing the off page. So here we have this website has 26. These websites have 18 domain authority. Okay, see when I'm showing here the most, you're seeing 93 and all, because this is a Quora. The Quora has many users and it has more quality content, so it has 93. But mostly you will not find these kind of domain authority websites. Okay, mostly you might find like 60 50, that these kind of website we might find, and if they are high in authority, we can't submit links in that website. So when you're seeing like 13 15 20, these are very low, but you can consider around 40, like that you can consider these things. So here Carlist, it has 89 domain authority and the page authority is 71. So Moz rank is 7.1. So we can pick these kind of keywords instead of picking this eBack 23 45 and 4.5. We can pick car list. This has the more quality. Okay, so like this we can do the research and we can submit the off page links. We can generate the off page links. Arnima, is it understandable or should I go again?
Yeah, I'll have to go again with this video, but it's
Oh,
okay.
okay, okay. Yeah, in the one go it might be difficult, but if you face anything, just let me know. Uh, I'll give the session again, because if you understand this,
Yeah,
50% of the work will be easy.
yeah.
Okay, because building off page is like going ahead and submitting a link somewhere, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But how you do, what is the quality, and how much traffic you can get from that. Like for example, here in Quora, if I write and give a link, if like for example, let's say here 1000 upvotes, maybe 10,000 or 20,000 people have seen this website, and to
Mm-hmm.
this link, let's say maybe 1000 people have come to this website by
Mm-hmm.
clicking on the link. Okay, if you provide the quality content and submit that, even the people will also come to our website.
Yeah,
Okay, see, in the page we can't get our website on the first page within 2 months or 3 months, but when you
yeah.
search for something, you'll the Quora will come up. Quora or Wikipedia, these kind of sites will come up, and if I go to Quora, and if I read the answer, if there is a link, and I can go to the website, and they can make a purchase in the website. By this way also we can get the traffic.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so go through it. If you don't get it, I'll go through it again, because
yeah,
your
sure.
50 to 60% of the work will be easy with these
Okay.
factors.
Yeah, 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 sure, sure.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. On the class, I think do you have my number?
Actually, I misplaced it. I don't know.
Okay, just you can ping me. Mostly I'll be available 8 to 9, but sometimes I will have my some other meetings.
Can you
So
please send me again?
yes, I just added in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.